Something's going on with the mic. See if everybody can hear you now.
Can you guys hear me now? Thumbs up. Whatever, just going to sign because we are having some challenges today. Not a surprise.
They can hear you now.
Good. Okay. So back to the beginning. Mercury went into retrograde December 28th. We are now ending it today, which is January 18th. Mercury retrograde comes back on April 21st through May 14th, around my birthday. So that should be fun. Bottom line, it causes all kinds of challenges. Like today, we're running late because technology, the mic, all this kind of stuff is not working. So hopefully tomorrow.
It is now.
It is
We're
now.
good.
So first world problems, right? Not a big deal. So any shout outs? We want to talk to you about what's coming up, how to get involved with what's happening on Friday, and just some really good things that are going on. And I did pull a card to kind of share. But
what's going on Friday?
Like Dana doesn't know.
What's happening Friday?
So if you want to know what's going to be going on here, 2023, we have the fabulous numerologist Glynis McCants. Did I pronounce that correctly? Love this lady. She is a powerhouse. She knows numbers, and she is going to let us all know energetically what's going to happen for your future in 2023. We will also have on my dear friend Mark Alexander, which is a astrologist, Vedic. I always have to think about it before I pronounce it. Known Mark a long time. He's really good at this. He will also share what he sees as our future for 2023. And I will be giving some of my ideas of what I have gotten intuitively for 2023. One thing I do know is that this year for sure is really opening up to things and digging deeper. I actually pulled a card in Sandra Ann Taylor's cards called The World. And really, we have no reason to broaden our horizons. We have no reason to take away our limited beliefs and start focusing on what else is out there to change our life. So if you feel like you're being challenged, if you feel like what's next, it's really getting out of that, routine that you're in, that same thing that you're doing, and spreading those wings and finding what else is available out there. Not really limiting like, oh, I'm in fear and I can only do it this way. So if you want to hear what's going on 5 o'clock Rocky Mountain time with Glynis, Mark, and myself, if you are on my normal mailing list, great. You probably go to receive something, but if not, sign up for our email list. You can also Zoom, which is really great. If you can get on to our Zoom, you can actually ask questions. Right. So if you want to be part of the show, you can get a Zoom link. So register on all my Facebook pages, go to my website. I don't know, what do they need to do, Miss Dana?
Well, make sure you sign up for Deb's email list because that's how you get notifications of everything coming up. So her email list is first and foremost, but it is posted on all the Facebook pages as well, and I believe on Instagram too. But just go sign up. You're going to get your Zoom link, and that way you can join in live on Zoom with us. It will be streaming. It's going to stream on all the social media platforms, but the only way you can ask questions is if you're on Zoom with us at that time. So you got to get registered on the
just,
website.
We're probably not going to do personal readings, but it will be as questions that you may have as Glynis, Mark, and myself share our perspective for 2023. So it's more getting more clarity, or maybe tools that you can do, things like that. And I will be talking about, kind of our last couple of years and where we're going forward. And I've already gotten some downloads, so I'm really excited.
You're the wrap up.
I'm the wrap up.
So Glenn,
I'm number 3.
Mark will be on first, and he'll talk about everything from an astrology standpoint and what he sees in astrology. And then Glynis will talk about all the numerology. And then Miss Deb Sheppard is going to do all the psychic.
Yes.
All the psychic stuff.
And it's really great because when I don't know what they're going to talk about, so they bring it on. And I always love that a lot of it is so aligned. We just have a different perspective of how we get the data and information to share. So that's what the beauty of it. So if you're a left brain numbers person, or you love astrology, or you're highly intuitive, we're going to hit all the bases for sure. So any shout outs before we continue here? So we're going to.
Sure. Yeah, we have, lots of people jumping on still. Mimi on YouTube says, what a crazy Colorado day. Yes, lots of snow here in Colorado.
Stay in, warm up.
Yes. And we have, let's see, I'm just scrolling through, and everybody knows that you do readings typically on Wednesdays. So Carrie Cottrell is just saying hello.
Hi, Carrie.
Sarah says, so excited. She loves listening to Glynis.
Yeah, Glynis she has so much fabulous energy. She is designed for TV, radio, all these kind of things. Mark is the one that is much more calmer, the quiet one, and then you have Glynis, and then you have me. So I'm the medium. I'm the one in between both.
You are.
No pun intended there. So we all three bring through different types of energy, perspectives. I really think it's, make your Friday night, get a couple of friends, watch it. It's probably going to be at least an hour.
Have a watch party
for at least an hour. Get your notepad so that you can take down and be prepared. In Colorado, we have such strange weather. They make jokes about stay in one place too long, and you have to get layers of clothes. And that is really what you want to know. It's not giving anyone fear or making them feel panic, but go, this is what's coming up. Have your ducks in a row. Have yourself in a place of, I know what's happening. If I feel this, like earlier we just talked about Mercury in retrograde. Thank goodness today's the last day. We will still feel some residue the next couple of days. But even trying to get onto this Facebook and YouTube and the streaming here that we have today, technical issues. All of a sudden it decided to work. And that's what goes on with Mercury in retrograde. So instead of being frustrated that you're doing something wrong, it's realizing how the universe works, the alignment, and that you have the ability to take your time, breathe, and realize that you don't have a lot of control. Mm-hmm. It's really learning to surrender and trust. Mm-hmm. So when you, like in Colorado, if we know we're having a big dump of snow, we give ourselves more time. We prepare. We are able to say, make sure you have food, a full tank of gas. That's what this is on Friday. It's giving you a heads up of what to look for, so without a doubt, I've got everything ready. I've got my bags packed and ready to go. Mm-hmm. And my big thing today
empowers you, right?
Yeah, empowers you. And I know that where I'm coming from, what I've been getting in the last few days about 2023 is really kind of expanding and looking at things and being able to say, it's time for me to make some changes. And that might be in relationships or careers, things like that. It is time for change. And you may have been thinking about this for a long time. I think you're going to really get the push this year. I think that's what that's about. It's just like, you can keep talking, you can keep sharing the story, and you can keep complaining, you can keep thinking about it, but when are you going to actually take action? Mm-hmm. So anything else that we need to share today? Besides, get on my email list, sign up for the Zoom meeting if you want to ask questions and be part of the show for Friday. Yeah. That's going to be important. So if you want to be part of the show, get the Zoom. For sure.
And if you're in Colorado, Deb she just released tickets for her event on February 18th yesterday. Tickets were opened up as of yesterday.
And you can fly in. We would love to have that too. So if you have been to a gala, what do you call it? A live event? Gallery reading. So, which I just love. I love being on stage with a microphone, my sparkly cowboy boots.
You're funny.
And hopefully be entertaining as well. But if you've been wanting to join one of those live events, buy tickets before the event on the 18th, and it will be off of Colorado in Hamden. So if you're thinking about location, but you can go on the website, we'll have information on it too. We are not going to take readings today. Is that the case?
Yeah, I think so. Unless you want to do a surprise one.
If you want to do one, we'll do Uno.
Okay, well, let me just scroll and pick somebody because we don't have Elizabeth today. Oh, Debbie out in Monterey is asking when you're coming back to California.
Yeah.
I'm looking at August, just FYI for people out in Cali.
We try to go once or twice a year. We already have so much booked for this year that we're trying to squeeze in these events. So
yeah, but we will make it to Monterey. Yeah, once this year.
And August is a good weather time for us.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
It's your birthday. We have a lot of birthdays in August.
Yeah, we do.
So any questions about coming up or someone?
Just lots of comments about people are resonating. It's resonating what
Maybe.
you're saying about 2023. Yeah.
Good.
Somebody's asking you to come to New Jersey,
Yeah.
New England, New Jersey. Yes, we
East
would love to
Coast,
go out to
yeah.
the East Coast. That would be fun.
Hmm.
I'm sure that'll be on the horizon. Let's see here. How about just randomly picking somebody? Caitlin wants to connect with her dad, Dennis. She said she just had a dream about him.
Yay. Okay. If you had a dream about him, Caitlin, and it was a positive one, your dad looked really good. Those are called visitations. So woo woo. If it felt, sad or he didn't look good, that is just your grief. It's not a visitation because they come through in dreams really good. I feel like your dad was too young. And if you say he was in his late 60s, I'm going to be upset with you because that's still young. But I feel like your dad's too young. I'm feeling chest part, something impact here around his chest. He's not not giving me complete clarity there. I also feel like your dad probably had a decent sense of humor and a good soul. But I also feel like obviously you miss him, but I also feel like you didn't have the closure, or you're feeling like some things are unanswered for you. So if you type in a question, I can certainly answer that. But your dad's saying he's okay. I also feel like he's got a couple of fur babies with him. I don't feel like they're both dogs. I feel like there may be a cat and a dog. So if there was a cat from earlier in your life, that's there as well. And I'm getting here the feeling of he's like pushing you, and kind of like our topic today, like pushing you to take the leap, pushing you to go for it. So if there's something you've been considering or something's been approached to you, your dad's giving me a thumbs up. So see if that makes any sense to you.
So she said in the dream she hugged him and there were no words and he did look good.
Okay. They come telepathically. They don't usually have the words. We just feel it.
Mhm.
And that's how I get the information. It's very telepathic. So I'm glad you got a
visitation. Yeah. And then he was in his late 60s and they're debating whether they're having a baby. So could it possibly be that?
Yeah. Good.
Awesome.
You can name him after Dana and me. I mean, we're really okay with that. No, so if you're considering having the baby, I really get from your dad, you don't have to name the baby after him, but I really think that your dad, obviously way too young. I kind of feel like he didn't take care of himself, or there's some choices that he could have done differently. So that's what he's coming up with too. So good luck to you, and hopefully you'll get a decision that makes you and your partner feel good about. So thank you everyone for joining us. We hope to see you guys all on Friday with Glennis and Mart for the prediction for 2023, and of course your host, Ms. Deb Sheppard. But yeah, anything else we have to share?
No, see you then. And Deb will be back on next Wednesday with the regular 11:11. She's working on channeling all the information for the event this Friday.
Yeah,
so
we're
cutting this one a little short. But
and hopefully technology will be our friend on Friday and next Wednesday. Thank you guys. Be safe out there. Always remember that even though your loved ones are on the other side, they are still by your side.
See you Friday.